there has to be like a level of healing that has to happen. And that was another thing I know that Shira, she always said that there's no such thing as healing. Like, you know, like to say you're healed is to admit that you're broken, basically. And the best thing to do is just, just get over it and just continue to live life. But I think you do need to pause, and I think that there has to be some healing that has to take place within your spirit so that those type of men, you'll be able to have that discernment. Because when you heal, okay, when you heal, you become closer to source, creator, God. Once you do that, then you open yourself up to a level of discernment. So once you have that discernment, when those type of men come around, no matter what they're saying, no matter how they're acting, you'll be able to pick up on those red flags and immediate exit, the situation. I feel like that's, you have to start hearing from God. That's what I believe. I know some people may, if they don't believe in it, that's, to me, that is the solution. You got to start having a closer relationship with the creator so that you can have the discernment to be able to protect yourself from more types of these predators, because if not, it's going to keep manifesting in your life. It's going to just keep happening like a merry-go-round. It's gonna keep being the same situations over and over and over and over again until you decide to get off, pause, and get a closer relationship with the Most High.
Well, let me just say this. From my own personal experiences, I feel like I had, and I try to tell people this all of the time without saying it wrong to where I get a lot of backlash. But I had enough sex in my lifetime that will last me a couple of lifetimes. And it was because when I was younger, I used to think that any form of attention was a man loving me. And when I was younger, my stepfather was molesting me, and he would tell me that all women were good for was sex, and that's all we were supposed to do for men. So for a long time, I thought that. So I was just sleeping with guys, right? I didn't even know. And it was difficult because I started ministering when I was like 15. I started going to church and ministering, and I ministered until I came to Atlanta. I maybe ministered the first year or so, and then Atlanta like changed that environment because it's a hypersexual place. It changed who I was as a person, and it pulled me further away from God. And it wasn't until I decided to be celibate longer than a year or two to where this clarity came through, to where now I can see that a man playing games from a distance.